job's not over. After the show, there's some things. Okay, your job isn't over. You know, finished a few things. There's a few unpleasant things, and a few other things might occur as it goes on. I just want you to be prepared. First of all, this is a thankless job. Just understand. You do a great job, like I said before, and nobody notices anything at all. Nobody says anything to you. The better you do, the more thankless it is. Maybe the owner or the booker might say something to you. The comics won't say anything to you. The audience won't say anything to you. You know, if you're expecting everybody to come up and go, great job at that particular job, and you did a great job, and you knew you did a great job, you're going to be disappointed. For some reason, people just expect you to do a good job and not say thank you or good job or acknowledge you in any way. And I don't know why. I've done large conventions, okay, and just crushed just everything I did, just worked so and so well. And then I went to the after party expecting, nobody even said anything to me. Nothing. Walked around, hey Greg, nothing, good job, nice job, that was enjoyable, funny jokes, nothing. That's where I learned. And I talked to other people and they went, oh, no, that's usual. It's a thankless job. Nobody wants to thank you for what you're doing. Nobody wants to acknowledge you for what you're doing. We don't know why. Okay. And the better you're at it, the more thankless it is, because nobody noticed that it went so well, because they only noticed the things that went wrong. So just be prepared for that, so you don't go through what I went through. It was a very confusing evening for me. The return of the heckler. Dun, dun, dun. If a heckler comes up to you who's been there and stuff and heckled at the people after the show, you don't get mad, because then they'll just go, well, you deserved it. You give them reason to rationalize it. One came up to me and said, let me buy a drink. No, thanks. I said, why? What are you upset for? We got some big laughs together. Yeah. I said a couple of things that got big laughs, and you interrupted about a 15 joke bit. And because you interrupted it, I couldn't do that bit. I had to let it go. So you and I bantered, took a bunch of time, and I got a couple of good laughs, and I gave up 13 of those 15 laughs because you interrupted me, because you think you can do a better job than I can do my own job. And you're wrong. I know what I'm doing. I don't need you to, well, let me buy you a beer, or saying sorry. No, thanks. I don't let them off the hook. I just go, no, thanks. Hey, because you have to understand, most of them are not malicious. Hecklers, they're not malicious. They think they're helping. They really do. Or they're just so out of it, drunk or high or something, they don't realize the chaos they're creating. There are a few that are vicious that come there just to mess with hecklers. I mean, just to mess with the comedians and make the show hard for everybody and make it all about them and stuff. They go to clubs for that. Get together a group of guys and they like to go but it's rare. It really, it's rare. Just know that it is. I've been there when it's happened. I said to the guys, you're just here to mess with me, aren't you? And they went, yeah. And I went, well, good night. It was a club where, it was a showcase club where, no, thanks. I got too much respect for myself and stand-up comedy, sitting here and just, let you abuse me. As an MC, you don't get that luxury. You got to stand there and try to find ways to deal with them, et cetera, et cetera. So that's, part of your job. That's why you read old joke books and insults and things like that to learn how to deal with hecklers. That's its own seminar as well. Dealing with the blame factor. Again, I was saying before, comics will come up to you if something goes wrong. If the show goes wrong, they want somebody to blame, and it's going to be you because you're in charge. Or, oh, you upset me because of that rule you put up. Or if they're abusive and it's a blame game. They're going to want to blame somebody. They're unhappy people, and so you just got to learn how to understand that what they're saying isn't about you; it's about themselves. That's my way of dealing with it. They're talking about themselves. If you become a target, you'll find arrows. If you're not a target, those arrows just go on by and you go, yeah, whatever. That's about you. You're shooting yourself. That's one of them. And my way of always dealing with it too is, in the end, I always go, well, my revenge is this person has to be who they are for the rest of their lives. I get to go home and be me and be happy and enjoy myself. That person forever has to be this miserable human being. And that's my revenge. I can go home and smile. I can be a happy person. I don't have to be that horrible human being they have to be forever. So you have to find a way to deal with it and get around that people, because they will blame you.